Does every single Sephora sale feel like a race to the finish? It's almost like we're preparing for a marathon by consuming video after video of beauty reviews, beauty hauls, must-haves, what to buy, what not to buy. Then we take copious notes and spend hours putting those products in our carts, or willing to put ourselves through the crowds and the huge lines at the Sephora VIB sale just to get our hands on that elusive viral blush that's always sold out. And then when we acquire all these products and empty our wallet, we put it all on our face and then wait for the next season of new products, and we start the cycle all over again. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and I am a recovering shopaholic. If you are too, you are in the right place, and it is time to break this toxic cycle of overconsumption for beauty products. Now, I get it. I love Sephora. I have been addicted just even to the smell of Sephora for years. But why should you listen to me? Well, because I am in the beauty industry. I'm a makeup artist, esthetician, and I just love to research topics like these. Not only that, but I have access, actually a lot of access to all of these viral products that Sephora wants you to buy. Not just Sephora, but plenty of beauty brands. I actually have 2 bags of stuff here that we were given to at the Holiday House Shopping event by YouTube. And I looked at it and I stressed about it, and I thought, how could I possibly review all of these products by Black Friday? Because this is what the brands want us to do. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate their generosity. I love it so much. Now, being an influencer and combined with being in the cosmetics industry, I have an overflow of products that I could not possibly use on my own. But also, take it from me, with my experience as an esthetician, there are so many products that are life-changing that you do not need. And I have watched the overconsumption of Sephora and skincare ruin people's skin. I have experienced it on my own of ruining my skin when I didn't know any better. So let me be your big sister here and your voice of reason of what you simply do not need to have from Sephora. Sephora used to be a really fun way to shop, and they did change the cosmetics landscape by making everything playful and self-serve. There is good and bad to this. Now, couple that with social media, it has become an absolute zoo. So I could not in good faith just pick up a product, use it once, and tell you that, oh my God, you must have this. It is life-changing, because it is not. But I fell into that trap. If I show you all the makeup and skincare that I have, I am embarrassed. I am the ultimate makeup hoarder. Now, Sephora has done their own job in pushing me out, and I'll just tell you my little example. I used to wait for this sale because there's one skincare that I really loved, and that was the Tatcha Indigo Cream. And at the time I discovered it, which was not too long ago, it was $65. So I would wait for the Sephora sale, and mind you, the discount is only 15%. It's not huge, but it's a good savings off a $65 product. And then sometimes it would come with a kit that you could get the cream. Well, fast forward, I mean, it feels like just 2 years later. This same cream now goes for about $90, which actually just priced me out. That's about a 50% increase in the price, but I'm only getting 15% off. Now, another point I have to make here is if you just wait for Black Friday, most of the individual brands go on sale on their website, and that discount I found is 20% off. And I was forced to find cheaper alternatives, which I'm just gonna tell you now. The Indigo Cream alternatives I found are Kopari, which is very inexpensive, the Kopari Whip Moisture Cream, or the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer. Now, look at the packaging of these two. They're significantly less pretty. The wheel started turning in my head that I am paying for the pretty packaging of Tatcha. I love the way that you open the box with the little Japanese decorations and the seal and all that stuff. But for my skin, like to keep my skin nice, I just didn't need that. What is luxury skincare? It does not mean to say that something that you buy luxury, quote unquote luxury, like a Christian Dior, a Christian Louboutin, or even a La Mer cream is going to give you a better result than a drugstore product. So that's a whole nother Oprah. The bottom line here is that you are paying for packaging and prestige and the allure and the glamour that you are going to be this person if you use this Christian Dior cream. It's also been researched over and over that when people are feeling down, they buy makeup. A little $20 lipstick can help perk you up. I totally agree with that, except now if you go into Sephora, these lipsticks are costing $40 to $50. I always say if you want to treat yourself, that is okay, but don't go into the cycle of doing it over and over again just because some influencer is telling you that you must have it. So as I went through my own Sephora gifts and products, I came to some conclusions on my own of a lot of things that you don't need. Now, first of all, the Sephora holiday kits this year are actually quite disappointing. Disappointing for many reasons. Most of them sold out in October. Hello. And I went through Sephora myself to take a look at the items, and I was really hoping to find things that were going to be like, oh my God, you must buy. Like, in good faith, I wanted to find gift kits that I would actually buy, use, or gift. There were a couple of gift kits that I was gifted at the YouTube event from Sephora. So actually a product that I like that did not sell out, and I think it's because it's not exciting enough. It's very plain Jane, but it's very basic, but the basics are what you need. This is the Innisfree Hydrate and Protect, and it's only $32. So like the price, and she has all these minis. I particularly like the mini sunscreen because that's something I can keep in my purse all the time. And then she has a big hyaluronic cream. It's very simple, no frills, no fragrance. So when I am shopping, I look for all the ingredients, and if it says fragrance, I just put it back. It also has a little hyaluronic serum. So this is actually a very great starter kit for somebody who is like, you know, a teenager starting out in skincare, or just someone who travels and like, here, you just need these basic items for your everyday skincare. Listen, marketing plays on insecurities of men and women. Okay, but women like pretty things. We love pretty things. Like, I am one to admit, I fall into that. So we're gonna go through some of the holiday sets from Sephora. Like I said, they sold out really early, or actually didn't have much of what I was looking for anyways. This Tower 28 set of mini lip glosses. So I have tried Tower 28, and I will have to say, it's nothing that I am going to rebuy, and that's that. I don't know how else to describe it. I've used every lip gloss product on the market, and if I know I'm not going to rebuy it, like I got this in an advent calendar and it was all good, so I got it, I'll put it in a purse and I'll use it when I need it, but it is not something that I am going to personally rebuy. Now, other things I had was this Tarte kit of mascaras and the eyeliner. Okay, I'm sorry, Tarte, I used to love you. I used to love Tarte. I used to use their tinted moisturizer, and then they started adding fragrance to everything. So they claim they're Tarte Naturals, and I think they got in trouble with this because there's nothing natural about it, especially when you add fragrance. So I don't buy it when people say, oh, it's just a little bit of fragrance to mask the natural scent of it. It's really, really bad for your skin, even if it's a little bit. Now, Tarte has also gotten so much backlash for having influencer trips where they pay millions of dollars to sponsor influencers so they can go do their marketing for them. So these pencils are absolute crap. Pen on one, pencil on the other. Something went amiss because the marker, the pen side comes out so thick and heavy. Not gonna rebuy. I just went back to tried and true. Kat Von D. Kat Von D no longer has a full line at Sephora. You can still buy their tattoo liner. It's like in that section where you exit. So their tattoo liners are still available. They're super thin and dark. And another tattoo liner or liquid pen liner is the original, the Stila pen, are going to be my recommendations. Now, my preference of eyeliner pencil is MAC. Nothing beats it. I was looking for like an all-in-one type of kit, and they had this benefit set, Souped Up Beauty, and the soup can is so unattractive. I don't get the kitsch of it. Now, I have to review, these things go quickly. Glitz and Glam palettes, the Glitz and Glam that has a bunch of things that I personally wouldn't use. I don't know if it's because I already have them, but honestly, I look at this and I think you're just better off buying the thing that you need. The Merit lipstick I do like. I would just buy that on its own because I look at this, like I look at the gloss and the colors, they don't even go together necessarily. The cosmetics bag is cute, but do you need another cosmetics bag? There's also a Precious Pouts kit. I get it that this is a fun way if you're giving a gift for the lip lover if they want to try all of these things. And lastly, the biggest scam, don't ever do this. The skincare must-haves. How do you know that your skin must have this? This is my biggest gripe with this. So they've put several brands. Let's see, there's Supergoop, Estee Lauder, Dr. Jart, and it's not like I don't like these brands. There's Bum Bum Cream. There is a huge problem in trying all these brands together. When you're using skincare, you need to use one at a time. Of course, when you get kits like this, I know I've been guilty, I want to try everything, and sometimes there are ingredients. Let's say there's ingredients in the Estee Lauder. I have to look closely to see exactly, but let's say there's ingredients in the Estee Lauder that doesn't agree with whatever that is in the green. And you put those two things on your face, and if you don't know what your skin's reacting to, like a common mistake is that people over exfoliate or overdo it on the active ingredients like vitamin C. I'm sorry, but Sephora or the average influencer is not going to have enough knowledge to educate you on these things because they don't know what kind of crazy chemistry you're doing on yourself at home. Okay, I did a whole short on the cheek products you don't really need, but the one that I love is right here. I'm gonna link that in the video. Okay, next on my list of you don't need to have, and I just showed you one of them. It might look like a cute gift, but these are lip oils, and I personally do not like lip oils. I have tried many brands of lip oils, mostly that are gifted to me. And I get it, they gift these to us so that we can say, oh my God, I love it. But I still have not found the purpose of a lip oil. It doesn't have the staying power that something like a lip balm would have. But color-wise and moisture-wise, I would skip the lip oils. Okay, now with that said, face oils. So think about it, ladies. Both lip oils and face oils, they're relatively new skincare products, as in we didn't have them a few years ago. So how did we live all this time without lip oils and face oils? It is just another gimmick. I have face oils. I have a face oil that I actually really like and use, but I don't find that I have to use it all the time. And that brand is Le Prunier. It's one ingredient. It's not this many ingredients. So another thing that I've not fallen into is the 10-step skincare routine. It's just too much. It is too much, especially for my sensitive skin, that I think I was just making things worse. So now my routine is very simple. Actually, there's more to this list that you don't need, but keeping it in general, sampler boxes, skincare, samples. Now this all falls into advent calendars. I heard Sephora's advent calendar, particularly the one to the VIB Rouge, was absolutely useless. This is not from Sephora, but this was also gifted to me from Revolve, and I saw a bunch of influencers reviewed this box, yet they did not have it available to the general public. Or if they did, I missed that window because I was waiting. I was like, I'm gonna post this when it's available, and it wasn't available, and then it was sold out. So I guess, I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, the only reason I would keep an advent calendar is because look how pretty this is. So now that I've taken the beauty products out, I am going to reuse this and put something like candy in there as like this is now, it will be the advent calendar. And that's the only reason I need this. This was filled with actually very nice high-end luxury brand of skincare, sunblock, oils. If you need to try something, you try it once and it didn't work or gave you a reaction, then it's not worth it. Go to Sephora, get a little jar of something that you can try if you think it is going to work for you, not because you saw it on an influencer. Now, being in the industry, of course, I got excited. I went to look at every calendar just to find they're filled, like for example, Barbara Sturm is filled with deluxe samples. You can buy the thing you need and get deluxe samples of the thing you need if your sales associate, has that stuff and is ready to give it to you, but you don't need to buy an advent calendar worth of deluxe samples, or better yet, stickers, Chanel stickers. Lastly, I have been gifted quite a bit of not celebrity endorsed, celebrity created lines. Rare Beauty by Selena, Fenty by Rihanna, and trust me, like I said, I appreciate the generosity. Honestly, if I didn't have anything else, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this Fenty lip oil is great. This Fenty lip mask is great. The packaging is cute. The Fenty lip gloss packaging is super cute. The lip oil, the lip gloss, I'm not going to rebuy. They just were not great. So I get the allure of it because, you know, Rihanna, who does not want to be like Rihanna? And it is definitely pushed as a luxurious brand. I mean, it's even sung about having your Fenty. It's a symbol of being cool and being the untouchable rock star that Rihanna is. And same with Selena. Who doesn't want to be Selena? The wholesome girl next door. I love her, I adore her. Your makeup, I do not love. I got all 3 sets from the YouTube shopping event, and the mini blush and luminized trio. I was excited. Initially, I was like, it's really thick for blush. Can I use it for my lip? Wasn't great for that. They're just not right. The colors are off and it wasn't anything life-changing. Mini lotion and fragrance set, I don't know, completely unnecessary, not something I would buy. The last thing I think I threw away was the Essential Eyes kit. That was a shadow stick and a mascara. And I put that on, drove to work. In the time it took me to drive to work, 15 minutes, the mascara and the shadow stick both flaked and the shadow broke up, and I got to work and was like, look at my shadow, it looks crappy. No, Selena, I'm sorry, I love you, but we can't do it. There is one product I use from you. It is the Positive Light highlighter. I don't know where it went. My concealers, I use it as a concealer. It tends to run away from me. But that product's okay, but it's also like not life-changing. So if I'm gonna rebuy a concealer, it's probably gonna be NARS or MAC. Now, time and time again, I just find these celebrity lines to be disappointing. And Fenty and Rare Beauty are actually the ones that are doing well. Ariana Grande is the one that is not doing so well. And then there's Gwen Stefani, everybody knows Kylie. I'm sorry, what do they know? They might wear it, but that doesn't mean they're giving you a product that is viable. And most of these products are made by the same manufacturer that you can find in another aisle without the marketing and packaging that is going to serve you better. Now, take it from me, makeup is makeup. Charlotte Tilbury came out and it was like glitz and glam. And I looked at a lot of these things and thought, well, we've been using this for decades. It's just packaged differently. Now, the job of these brands and social media influencers is to keep you buying, to keep you thinking there's something new and next and life-changing. I was a victim of this, yes, because a coworker of mine, she wanted to walk to Macy's on a break, and I said, okay, sure. And when we got there, she told me she wanted to look at Tarte Maracuja Lip Plumping Gloss. And okay, so we looked, and I told her, I don't like this stuff. It's also on my list of I will not rebuy. I bought it in like a gift kit. That Tarte did like 7 products for $70. They sent me a scented foundation, including their bronzer. I was so disappointed, but the Maracuja lip gloss was in there and it was crap, so I didn't rebuy. She asked me what I did use, and I said, okay, well, let me see what I have in my bag. I have the NYX Duck Plump. It does not really plump your lips, but color-wise and staying power is really great, and it's $14, so I will rebuy. She said, yeah, I tried that, but it didn't plump my lips. So I was like, okay, influencer gift. I don't think I have an affiliate code with them anymore, but the City Lips is like the best lip gloss I have ever used. So I will put this on throughout the day, especially in the winter if my lips get dry, because it gives you a nice gloss. It doesn't run, and it gives you a little tingly, plumpy feeling. It's not like a huge effect, but over time, I feel is great for my lips. And she said, oh my God, are we sisters? Because I've been using that for a long time. So I said, girl, if you already know about that product, why are you looking for Tarte? And she said, oh, I don't know, I just want to try something new. So that got me thinking. I was like, wow, this happens every single day when people ask me for new beauty products. And I ask them what they're using, what they like and what they don't like about it, and how often that answer is that I just want to try something new. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I understand if you want to add something to like maybe improve the use of a skincare or a makeup that you're already using, but there is no need to try like every single gloss or every single thing, especially if you have already found the thing that works for you. So anyways, I have listed in the video everything that I have used and talked about in this video, and it works for me, may or may not work for you, but I have decided to go back to my tried and true brands and products and stick with it. And keep in mind, like a lot of things, there's not really anything life-changing about concealer, foundation, powder. Like, there are some foundations that I like better than others, but save your money and start by auditing your own makeup and skincare pile. Like me, I have a pile. Go back to the things you already have and you might find, I really like this. I don't have to try anything new. So I know this was a long video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're to this point, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment below or questions about any of the things here or any of the things that you maybe bought and discovered you didn't need to pay for all that. I personally have learned a lot on my own skincare journey and happy to share. Thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you soon. Bye.